Hi folks, and welcome to another video broadcast, which I've actually done straight after my last one about the papal elections. And the reason I've done it is that yesterday I was watching Panda Man's video, and I'll put the link below to his video because it's worth watching. And he talks about YouTube and YouTube broadcasters, and how he's noticed a trend that the beautiful people get followed and old farts like me generally don't get followed. Which is okay, it's fine, doesn't bother me. Because the reason I do these things is that, you know, when there's an important issue, I think it's really important to talk about it. Now, I don't only talk, I write as well. So I write letters to my MP, to various government departments about things that I consider to be an injustice to society, the persecution of the poor, etc., etc. And because I feel it's right and proper to do so, because I think it's wrong to sit by and say, oh, someone else will do it. If you're not willing to do it yourself, then, you know, you can't really sit and complain when things that happen that you perceive as wrong. If you're not willing to do something about it, then you can't complain if no one else does. And that's why I do these videos, because it addresses my need to kind of say something about it. And it also addresses my need to kind of not bottle it up and dwell on it. I need to get it out. And, you know, really, I should have called the channel Topher Talks or Topher Talks instead of Shearwater Guy. But when I first set the channel up, I did it years ago when it was whoever owned it before Google, when it was just purely YouTube. And you know, you put in a few usernames and someone's got that, someone's got that. So in the end I thought, oh well, no one's going to live in my area, so I thought Shearwater Guy, that'll do. And I've stuck with it ever since. I had thought about changing it to Topher's Talk or Topher Talks, but I thought someone's bound to already have it in any case, so what's the point? And oddly enough, people are finding this channel now. I mean, not many people subscribe or like the videos, which again is okay. It'd be nice if a few more people did, or even comment, because I always reply back to comments, because I think it's really important to have that interaction. If someone's taken the time to leave a comment or two, then at least I can do is to acknowledge that and say thank you, and reply to those comments. Now, you know, Panda Man or Panda Dan, as I say, his links in the description box, made some really good points in his video about how, you know, some YouTubers are followed because they're cute and beautiful and all the rest of it. But I'll take that a little bit further and say that I think some YouTubers have now got it into their head that they're almost kind of celebrities, because if you have, so like, several thousand subscribers, then obviously people want to listen to what you say. Now, whether they're actually listening to what you say because they think it's important what you say, or the silly things that you do, or, you know, if it's a little bit more base and shallow in that, and they're just following you because you're cute, I don't know, but again, that's okay. That's okay. I just do what I do because I'm just sick and tired of the official people that I write to not listening to me. Now, it's interesting that when I go into my video manager, which I do in order to get the messages, I noticed that the one video, the shortest video I have on here, is 46 seconds long, and it's basically of two of my lovely friends doing piggybacks, and, you know, I smile every time I see it, and I would imagine that a lot of people that watch it are watching it for that very reason, that it's silly and it's, you know, short and all the rest of it. Well, people that are regular viewers to my channel will know that there's one thing that I'm not good at, and that's being short. I try and be a little bit kind of humorous if I can, and I have experimented with going out and having Gareth, my best friend, do some recordings of me, which is why if you look at the garden centre one, I'm actually out and about doing things. But you know what? I don't want to fall into that mode where I feel as though I should be out with a handheld camcorder doing this in front of my face, because intrinsically I feel like a bit of a Charlie. Apologies to all people called Charlie out there, but you know what I mean, no offence. And it's taken me a good few months to get used to talking to the computer. But I have in my mind, look, if they can do it on Star Trek, then I can do it here, so I'm not really that bothered. Now, maybe eventually I will get used to going outside with a camcorder and doing vlogs. But, you know, that's where I'm coming from these things. And, you know, I'm not doing it to attract millions and zillions of subscribers, because generally speaking, I'm not sure that a middle-aged guy like me would attract that many subscribers in any case. But what I do say is that sometimes I tackle the important issues, and while YouTube can be fun and humorous and whatnot, it's also got an important side. And so when I'm doing my talking bit, I'm talking about things that matter to me and what I perceive as being really important that's going on in my life and the life of my friends. So that's really why I do these things. But I think just watching Dan's video the other night just got me thinking on a whole new dimension. So I do hope you go and watch his video, because it's really quite important, and I think he's summed up a lot of things that I've often felt myself. But, you know, coming from me, it just sounded like a bitter old man. No, correction, bitter middle-aged man. Whereas coming from him, it's relevant, it's current, and it's happening now. So go watch his video, see what you think. Okay, bye-bye.